Hello, what is up, you guys? Man, it's been a long time. Just checking in. I've been traveling quite a bit. Had a couple really good trips, went up to the wharf to wharf. It's a traditional race that's in its like 53rd or 4th year, maybe even more. And it's from the Santa Cruz Wharf to the Capitola Wharf. But this year, it was just all Capitola, all Capitola all the time because they're doing some pretty significant construction in Santa Cruz. And you know how to get a personal best time in a 10K is actually run 6 miles. So I got all excited. I thought I had a PB time, and then I realized the race is 6 miles, not 6.2. So yay. And they cut out a significant hill at the beginning, so it was all downhill. So go me. It was really fun. And that was fun. Matt was up there. My parents came out. They were on the course and were like cheering me on a couple times. My little niece Pearl is up there doing junior guards, and she was asleep, so she did not hold a sign. Pearl, girl, you're sleeping on it. Get out there and cheer me on with a sign. But my parents were there twice, and Matt was there. Matt always finds really like tricky places to spectate for anything. And he surprised me. He was like up on this balcony, and this was like the last like yards of the race. And I see him, and I was PBing this race. I mean, I was doing good. I was fast. And I'm like, oh my God. So in the pictures, I'm literally fully stopped, like standing still. And I'm like, hey. And they're like, oh my God, it's a race. And I start running. But yeah, really fun. And then turnaround trip, came back home, started a trial, which I'm in right now. And then I was up, met Eva. We did like a little Bay Area trip, and that was also really fun. Just had a really good time. I'm gonna see these. So I was in a public restroom at Bookshop Santa Cruz in Santa Cruz, and there was a little girl there. She was washing her hands. I mean, and I guess she was taking a long time, and her mom was kind of irritated. And I was just like standing, I'm like, oh no, you're good. And then I said, I like your shirt. She was wearing a Hello Kitty shirt. And she said, I like your glasses. They look expensive. $8 at a thrift store in Berkeley. So yay. We had a really fun time. Something funny happened. Eva and I, one of the nights we stayed at a nice hotel in Santa Cruz called the Chaminade. When I was a kid, the Chaminade was like the fancy place to stay. It's not in the beach, it's in the forest, but we did some fun stuff. They have a forest bathing trek. We did that. Just beautiful. We were only there for one night. A lot of like corporate bros were there. There's a brand called Z-Biotic. And I know about it because I listen to a lot of bro-y kind of podcasts, but Z-Biotic is supposedly, it has some enzyme that you cannot get a hangover. They were having their corporate retreat there. There were a bunch of, that's like the typical type of company that has their corporate retreat at this place. But we went, when I checked in, I had a deal for a signature appetizer, but we weren't going to be there, like it wasn't going to gel to be able to go get our appetizer. So I asked the desk guy, and he converted it to drinks at the bar. So Eva and I went to the bar. We had I had a Diet Coke, and she had a little mocktail. But we're sitting there, and it's like 4:30 in the afternoon, and there's a woman there. No, she's talking to us, and then she goes, hey, you girls are going to want the happy hour menu. And she hands us, I have it. She hands this to us, and she's talking to us. And Eva, the first thing Eva notices is, oh, mini pancakes. Like that could be like a trendy, bold choice. I notice all meals include milk, soda, or juice. And then we notice on the back, she had handed us a kiddie menu. she was removed for being overserved, but that was fun, and it was all good. It was all good. We had a good time. So yeah, now I'm back. I wish you could smell me right now. I'm test driving. I got these little perfumes. I asked AI to pick a perfume for me, and they told me these are both by Guerlain, Spiritueuse Double Vanille, or Fort Bosca Vanille. So they both have some vanilla in them. These are called decants. So in the designer perfume world for frag heads, you can get a decant, which is where it's like a much smaller amount. This is a 5 ml, but I like this decant size because it sprays. So you can kind of like test drive. And so there's companies that sell decants of pricey perfumes, so you can try them out. I like them. I would say they don't have a lot of staying power, but I'm enjoying them. And yeah, I have the privilege to have Eva and Jane in town for a little while. And guess what we're doing? Oh my God, I just booked it. An escape room. I'm so excited. We wanted an easy one because we've never done one before. We don't want to be frustrated. So they have unlimited clues where it's stress-free fun, and they call it guided. And I don't know if we're that dumb. I mean, I don't know. So we're doing classic, which they say is the fan favorite, and you get up to 3 hints. And yeah, the one that sounded really good to me is the challenge level is a 9 out of 10. So that seemed too hard. It's called Confinement. Reality's slipping fast. Fight the nightmare, cling to your memories, and wake up before madness wins. But that was too hard. So we're gonna do Once Upon a Time, which is a challenge level of 6 out of 10. And we have to find the 3 ancient relics by traversing the forest. So I think we'll do that. This is at the mall across from Yard House. So we might. And then we need to go to Aerie because Jane is going back to school soon, and we want to get our Aerie items with her employee discount. So yeah, that's pretty much, that's all that's happening. I need to figure out how to, I just have all the random stuff here. I need to figure out how to hang up my thing I just got framed. I have had this like inspirational thing up at every job I've had for so many years, and it's successful people versus unsuccessful people. And I like it. I find it very inspiring. It's always just been taped on my desk, and it's like on its last legs. This thing is stained, it's ripped, it's torn. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna frame it. So I will read it to you now for your moment of inspiration. It's kind of long. Successful people have a sense of gratitude versus unsuccessful have a sense of entitlement. Successful people forgive others. Unsuccessful hold a grudge. Successful people give others credit for their victories, but unsuccessful people take all the credit for their victories. Successful people accept responsibility for their failures. Unsuccessful people blame others for their failures. Successful people compliment. Unsuccessful people criticize. Successful people read every day. Unsuccessful people watch television every day. I watch a lot of TV. I read, but I watch a lot of TV. Successful people talk about ideas. Unsuccessful people talk about people. God, I talk about people. Sorry. Work in progress. We're all work in progress. Successful people keep a journal. Unsuccessful people claim to keep a journal, but actually don't. Successful people want others to succeed. Unsuccessful people secretly hope others will fail. Successful people share information. Unsuccessful people hoard information. Successful people keep a to-be list, but unsuccessful people don't know what they want to be. Successful people exude joy. Unsuccessful people exude anger. Successful people keep a to-do list. Unsuccessful people fly by the seat of their pants. Successful people set goals and develop plans. Unsuccessful people never set goals. Successful people continuously learn. Unsuccessful people think they know it all. Successful people embrace change. Unsuccessful people fear change. Successful people have a transformational perspective. and unsuccessful people have a transactional perspective. So this, every desk of every workplace I've ever had for years and years, it's now getting up on the wall. And I framed it, and then it came with this, I don't know how to do this. It came with this thing. So I think you somehow drive this into the wall, and then there's a nail. Anyway, I'm gonna maybe ask somebody to help me. And then I'll give them credit for the help. When people compliment my beautiful wall hanging, I'll share the credit because I'm successful, baby. Anyway, this is my little catch up. I'm back, I'm in trial. I'm doing it all. I'm gonna hit some pickleball this week and hit the gym. I'm running, I'm still training. And that's pretty much it. So anyway, happy Sunday. I'm heading out to Stater Brothers. It's their 90th anniversary, and a bunch of stuff is 90 cents. They're having a 90 cents thing of eggs. So hoping they still have eggs left. All right. I love you all. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, make it a fantastic day. Love you. Bye.